Hi, I'm Moody, feeling moody. You know it means it's time for a moon message. Today's moon is the waning gibbous moon under the astrological sign of Capricorn. This reading is for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, Cancer, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. What is the intuitive message for Cancer under this Capricorn energy? Right away, you get 2 cards. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to put my glasses on for this so I can read. Spiritual guidance. Intuition connects you to divine guidance. Trust its direction. So you may feel this, but if you don't, you are going to feel it because your guides are around you. Now, we always have a choice, right? They can't interfere with your life unless you give them permission. So this is to let you know that if you haven't noticed them or if you haven't granted permission, they're all around you waiting to assist you, Cancer. Something's going on. And Spirit, God has already deployed angels to you. So your intuition is trying to connect you with this guidance because it wants you to trust the direction you're being led into. Okay? You're also blessed with divine vision at this time. Your intuition is very heightened. It is. You know that you are being guided divinely. And it's leading you down a new path. You're being led. You are being led. Why? Because there's something divine, sacred. Like our purpose is sacred to us, to Holy Spirit, as part of our soul's contract coming here. Absolutely. The spiritual side. Let's talk about this for Cancer. Holy Spirit, what's the intuitive message? What's the intuitive message, Spirit? Cancer. 2 of Cups. First card. 8 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. It looks like somebody's being guided to walk away from a soulmate. Now, soulmates come in many different forms, right? Of course, they're the obvious love, but they're also karmic soulmates, work soulmates. Your dog can be a soulmate. So, Cancer, you're walking away. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. This is you. You're walking away from somebody you love, somebody that you partnered with, somebody. This is an important connection, even if it's karmic. It was meant to come into your life for a purpose, part of you fulfilling your soul contract. See, we can't fulfill our soul contract unless we experience everything that we need to experience to change. Coming to the physical, the third dimension is all about a soul contract to change something spiritually. At the center of your reading is the 10 of Cups. I love that. When we allow ourselves to be guided, to align with our purpose, to go with the flow, allow ourselves to be guided. Yes, that's what you are definitely being told, Cancer. Your emotions are high. And this is also about paying attention to your feelings and your emotions. That's why the moon is so pivotal in our lives, because the tide goes in and out every day. So things have a possibility of changing every day, or they can stay the same without a change. Right? Right. Okay. This is definitely about 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Lovers. That's one diagonal review. Wow. Definitely someone's walking away in the past in pursuit of something new. Could have been as a result of a fight, others interfering in your relationship, causing some instability. Ooh. I'm hearing for somebody that's already involved in a relationship. You have a family. There could be true commitment. This is a test. This is a test. Your intuition is trying to tell you to protect what you have. The moon is also telling you don't believe everything that you see. Appearances can be portrayed negatively. Yeah, this is the King or Queen of Pentacles. They stand alone. They're like an eagle, Cancer. Because there is Five of Wands, conflict and chaos around a relationship. You're being guided, though. You're being guided. And you know what else? This relationship is true love. And we are coming into a Gemini new moon. That's why Spirit is saying protect this. Don't give up. It could be somebody walked away even and came back. Yeah, know that Holy Spirit spoke to them. Said, go back to your family. Do not let this Five of Wands and Five of Swords energy win. Because it's a spiritual battle going on here between good and evil. Between, you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy causing conflict, as well as Leo, Aries, Sag. Something has such an ego. They do. They have an ego, and they're trying to interfere in something that is sacred. It's divine. Yeah. Because we're not privy to everything that's said and done concerning us. That's why the reason for guidance is important at this time, Cancer. Spirit is saying, I'll never leave or forsake you, right? Two of Cups again. This was meant to be. This is true love. I felt that. And I still feel it. So if somebody walked away, they are returning, wanting to start again, realizing who the real enemy is, needing protection, divine protection. But divine is here with you. Because your vision is sacred. What you envision, look at this Five of Swords doesn't leave. And it not only doesn't leave, but it leads to the Ten of Swords. What I like about this is that this cycle is over. All these swords. It was in excess. Too much. Too much. And you know, when Spirit gets ready to humble somebody, right, they're very arrogant and bold, and that's what I felt with all of the Five of Wands, 2 Five of Swords, totally unnecessary. The Ten of Swords brings it to an end. You have 2 Ten of Swords, 5 and 5 and 10. Wow. Also a 10 on this Wand activity. Yeah, these people are freaking out of their minds, I feel. Cancer, this is some evil, jealousy. This is somebody who could even compete with you from a business standpoint or at a job. This is somebody who's tried to be your friend, but secretly they were the Five of Wands. They were jealous of you, envious. They did everything they could do to rock the boat. Challenges, delays, distractions, making you question yourself, feel uncertain, something like that. The Five of Wands is definitely about distraction, delays, diversion, to waste your time or to lead you into a dead-end situation. What else? Cancer. You need to know intuitively right now. Yeah, see, you have the Ten of Cups at the center. You have a family and you have a business. I'm talking to somebody, I think that is an owner of a business, a leader, Cancer. Yeah, they're jealous of that. Could be someone who started a business too. Maybe it's not as successful as yours. Maybe they look at your life much fuller than theirs. Your cup is fuller. They're jealous of that. Yeah, they're always in your business. See, this is a type of energy because we all can have what you have if we're willing to do what you've done to get it. And some people are voyeurs. They like to watch other people rise and then try and tear them down rather than working on their own elevation. That's kind of what I feel here. But this has to do with your family, somebody you love. The Spirit's like, yeah, go back and remember what you did in the beginning to get them what you felt in the beginning. That's what you have to try and bring back to the surface. Absolutely. Absolutely. I also hear that growth only happens underneath the surface, right? In the darkness is where the magic occurs. So there has to always be some darkness. Okay. But what you have, I'm hearing, was meant to be. You have the Two of Cups twice. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. A lot of jealousy here. They definitely wanted you to walk away and stay away. They were always jealous of what you had. They didn't want you getting that. Oh my goodness. But you are such a go-getter, Cancer. The Chariot, ready to move. Once you have the plan and you know the direction, you are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. This person that you're with, I just feel like they have been a part of your plan for a long time. They've been with you. And somebody tried to destroy that. The Five of Swords. A lot of swords were drawn here. This person was a little arrogant, a little determined to destroy your relationship. It was a plot. It was a setup. It was a test. It was Satan's test. But yeah, and for a period of time, it seemed like it worked. You two stopped talking. There was the Eight of Cups here. There was. So there was emotional separation, distance, physical distance even. You are the Chariot. You know how to create some distance when you want it. Absolutely. The Queen of Pentacles twice. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. This is you, though, you know, without a doubt. That's why you have the Ten of Pentacles, because you are resourceful. You may have multiple business, multiple successes. This is where all this jealousy and envy and the need to compete with, Cancer. Oh my goodness. But this is all coming to an end. This is all coming to an end. Okay, anything else with this deck before we move on, Holy Spirit? Okay. Tell me about the Two of Cups twice. Why is that here? What do you want to say? Make the efforts. Because this is a plateau in your love life. Like you've come to a certain level and now it's time to determine, are we going to ascend or are we going to level off? But Spirit says great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. And we know you came in with spiritual guidance. You came in with that. Because you're guided, your intuition is telling you that something about relationships. You have the Two of Cups twice. We said it's not only love, but this is love. Who you love. This is a very important relationship. This is your spouse, your partner, your ride or die. But there's another Two of Cups because that's the group of people that are soulmates, karmic soulmates that are contracted to cause certain experiences to assist in your growth. You're also making decisions about them. You have the Two of Swords also. Yeah, a choice. All of this, all of this takes you being connected to divine to make the right choice. Some of these other connections, it's time for them to go. Like they've served their purpose. You're cutting situations that don't make sense anymore. Anybody who tried to cause harm, disturb your peace, gone. Gone. Impede your relationship, like cause a blockage, your ability to get back with your soulmate. Spirit says regarding a special soulmate, and you know who it is. It's this one that you love. Make the effort. Maybe it was something that you caused and it's time to make the effort to set it right. Maybe it's the cross watcher watching and it's time for them to make the effort towards Cancer to set it right. Great love. And you know this is great love. This is what we're talking about here. The Lovers is number 6. It's about fairness, reciprocity, balance. Number 6. But the Lovers is true love. It's a major arcana. God is love. That's John 4:16. That's right. So that's why Satan is always against love, right? Goodness, all of that. But great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take, because this is the one. You know this. You know that somebody tried to come in between somebody you really love. Your ride or die. What the? Yeah. But Spirit is urging you not to seek revenge. Okay, I heard that too. Yeah, somebody tried to come in between you. Jeez. All right, Spirit, I don't even know what to say about this, because that's some low down stuff. It's one thing to come after you in business, compete with you, but it's another thing to try and destroy your family, your home. 10 of Cups is at the center of this. Everything that you value, everything. Yeah, no. That's your heart. 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? What else does Cancer need to know intuitively right now, Spirit? They're with their soulmate. They came in with them, the first card. And when I look at it, yeah, reconciliation is very important. This is your ride or die, and you're reminiscing that you could just be at the 8 of Cups energy, walking out, them walking out on you, or you're just feeling the repercussions of them leaving. Oh my goodness. I do feel that 6 of Cups. Yeah, when they walk away, they took your heart. Like they have the key to your heart, literally. Oh my goodness. Cancer, somebody came in between you. I don't know, because it could have been something you took part in, something that you need to make amends on. I'm being told to say that. It's like, baby, I never meant to hurt you, but come on, okay? Yes. It's like remembering everything you did to get them. You got to do that to keep them now and more. Oof. Yeah, you two were happy in the beginning. This is why this means a lot to you. You can't just, throw these feelings, this situation under the rug. And Spirit isn't advising you to do this. He knows how much this means to you. This is the time to put in effort, affection, time. You have the Page of Swords twice. I do feel like people are trying to access your personal information, like they could have found out something that was detrimental to your relationship by gathering information on you, having access to your personal information, invading your privacy, spying on you. Yeah. Make sure that you check your computer out, your phone even. Get a VPN. Get something that changes your IP address. Change that in your house. Don't leave your windows open. I'm telling you. Yes, because you even have the Five of Wands in future energy. The Queen of Pentacles twice, of course, you have the Five of Wands. What else, Spirit? Reconciliation, make the effort. You're being guided. You already hear your intuition talking to you. What else, Holy Spirit, for Cancer? Intuitively, renewal and adventure. A return of passion and play. Healing, laughter, travel. You are the Chariot. Maybe going on a trip, a getaway. Something that takes you away from work. Something that takes you away from this situation for sure. And gives you to a chance to reconnect, to renew, to laugh, for new things, to re-spark your love life. Whoa, this is important. 2 cards telling you that this is the one. You've known this. That's why you're fighting hard. Fighting hard to keep you, to keep them. Somebody's fighting hard. Yeah, because you two have a family. You have something of value with the Queen of Pentacles twice. That's what everybody's jealous of. If you were to separate, there's a lot of financial stuff. You two collectively own a lot. This could be somebody who came into the relationship with money. They came in with their own little stash. Very smart person. Both of you are, but I don't even think that you are thinking about that. I think somebody was really hurt finding out some information that hurt them with all these swords. It was designed to hurt them. And it made you guys decide, what's the next level? Where's this thing going? Okay, Spirit. What else does Cancer need to know? Yeah. This is a union. It's a divine soul connection. Yeah, so you two, you and this soulmate, this real love of your life, the one, there's no coincidences that you two are together. You have a soul contract to be in union for a higher purpose. So all these pentacles, you know, the King or Queen of Pentacles is always given more so that they can give away. That's their intentions. That's how they become the King or Queen of Pentacles, because they give away. And when you give away, Holy Spirit gives you more so that you can continue that cycle. Love conquers all. See, you two are able to conquer this because of true love. True love. And that's why this full moon is going to be so auspicious for you. It's the one. Like if you two can get away and be together under the moon, OMG, I'm just thinking romance, because that's what you need here, right? To renew it, to revitalize. Tell me what else, Spirit. Tell me what else. Yeah. Well, irreplaceable. You have to show each other that you are irreplaceable. I need you, baby. I need you. The way you love me, it can never be matched. That's what makes you two irreplaceable to each other. And that's what Spirit is telling you to rekindle, because there was an energy of being unappreciated. Maybe somebody lost vision or of what they had. Sometimes we do, you know, we've been with somebody so long, we kind of become complacent. You know, they also aren't dressing, aren't looking like the Queen or King of Wands, aren't grooming themselves. Somebody could have gained weight. Somebody could have just gotten sloppy, you know, never wanting to do anything, no excitement. Yeah, that happens. For some of you, I felt that's what caused somebody else possibly to go out, allowed some energy to come in. Okay. Yeah, the way that you two were conducting yourselves made the other feel like, I don't really care. I don't care about myself. Therefore, how can I care about you? I don't know who that's for. And others went out as a result of ego and pride. Wow. Leo energy, I feel, but they know that they let that get in the way of the connection. It was to see if I still had it. Do I still have what it takes to pull it? Okay. We got to get honest, right? Because if we get honest, then we can really do something about it to change it. But I don't think others held back. So I used to date somebody, they wouldn't have sex with you if they were mad with you. They held back. And they should have always expressed themselves better, right? Like, you shouldn't use sex as a weapon against your wife, your husband. It's But I do feel somebody realizes it is time to not hold back anymore, to express their self, and to make the relationship better. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. Okay, let's summarize this. Courage. Somebody needs some courage to do this. I'm stronger than fear, bigger than doubt. I am light, and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new light. That is you, Cancer. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. If you need prayer, let me know either through my email, or you could let me know in a comment. You don't have to leave a lot of detail. At any rate, I pray for all my subscribers, so subscribe. And until the next moon phase, namaste.